Hi guys, Robert here. In this video, let's talk about the concept of you versus you. Okay, so let's just get into it. Um, a lot of us who who are very motivated maybe in this life, right, to do stuff and you want to accomplish certain things and you want to experience different things and have different experiences, right? Sometimes you start to look at others and start comparing yourself, right? You compare yourself to what other people do, how they behave, right? How their basically journey is coming along compared to yours, right? And you should never do that, right? Deep down inside, when it comes, to it, it's always you versus you, right? Don't look at anybody else, what they're doing, what they're trying to do, how they think, how they act, right? You are your own person and you have your own desires, wants, needs, right? And you are on your own journey, right? So a lot of the time when we try something, right, we try to compete with others, right? Because there's that like ego's attachment to it, and we look at what they're doing and maybe we try to one up them, or just maybe see what they're doing and do the same thing, right? We are all very different, right? Always go within and see what is really that you want to do, right? Not your parents, not your spouse, not your friends, right? Not the people, at work or like the circles you hang out with, right? But go inside, which is what you should always do, right? Reflect, meditate on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, right? Whatever it is that you desire. And one, focus on what is it that why you want that particular outcome, right? And then try to see how you can add your own spin to it, right? Like I said, what somebody's um, dreams or goals or whatever, they're very specific to them, right? Whatever they want may not be necessarily the same thing that you want, right? But then you start emulating them and seeing what they do, and then let's say maybe you get to the same outcome and you're not going to be happy because guess what? You're different, okay? And two, you need to stop blaming others for whatever, is happening in your life, right? When you take responsibility, you see that you are on your own journey and it's always you versus you, right? How can you improve? How can you get closer to what is it that you want, right? To have happen in your life, or the kind of life that you want in general, right? Don't look at others, reflect on yourself and see what you want to improve, and most importantly, where is that need coming from, right? Is it coming out of fear that you need to do this, and once you do this and then you're going to be happy or fulfilled, right? Which you won't, because it's coming from a lack mentality, right? From that fearful state. When I get this, then I'll be happy. When my life looks like this, then I'll be happy. That's not how it works, right? I talked about my other video how you should create from fullness and gratitude and already liking or loving stuff in your life, and create more from there as opposed to from that lack and fear and definitely not abundance mindset, right? So when you realize it's a battle against yourself, you start, well, one, you're going to waste a lot less time. You don't need to look at somebody else, right? What they're doing, unless it like you want to be like that person, or maybe they're in a field you really want. You should take some examples, right? But notice you're going to do it in a different way, right? A lot of the times, we even when we start something new, we start comparing ourselves and start saying, oh, well, he already or she already has done it, right? It's already out there, right? Therefore, why should I even try, right? The market is saturated with this. If you have an idea, for anything, but that's not true. You know, nobody's gonna do whatever it is you're doing in a way like you can, because you're unique, you're different, so nobody can do it like you, right? Even if there's a lot of it, like I said, market is saturated in something, you will still bring your own idea to it, your own projection to it, and do it in your own way if you're true to yourself, right? So at the end of the day, like I said, you stop focusing on others, focus on you, and see where it takes you, right? And I started going into it earlier, but let me just re-emphasize, like, stop blaming for others too if something doesn't work out, right? If you're trying something and maybe you don't get it because somebody else has, got that whatever raise, or maybe you want a house and somebody got that house before you, right? Realize it wasn't done to you, it was done for you, right? Maybe you were going to be miserable in that job, or maybe you were going to be unhappy in that house. Just go with the flow and realize it's not a competition with everybody else, okay? Because competing with everybody else, you're going to get to the same outcome maybe that somebody else is trying to get to, and it might make them happy, but it's not going to make you happy, right? Because at the end of the day, we are all different. You are unique. Your, like I said, desires, wants, dreams are different, right? The type of life that you want is different from everybody else. So why would you look, to them for examples step by step? You can use it as, motivation and maybe inspiration, but always be honest with yourself as, what do you want? So I hope this was helpful, and if you stuck around long enough, please, I think you're in this conversation, so please subscribe, like, share, maybe make a comment what you think about this, idea, because from my own personal life, realize the more I focus on me and what it is really that I want, like I said, I don't waste time. I don't waste a lot of time looking at others, right? And therefore, I can concentrate on me and, trying to get stuff done in my way, for my own kind of, like whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.